Let's go ahead and get started for YouTube here. Did I clear out my inventory? I did. Oh, I still have those boots for walking. That's what I'll do. One of these days, the boot's gonna walk all over you. Also, can I zoom? There we go. Oh, that's as much as I can zoom out. So there's stuff to the south. Was it the stuff to the southwest where we're wanting to go? I think it is. Yeah, you could stream for me. I haven't checked. Hey, thanks Tally for subscribing again. It doesn't tell me how many months. No, there it does. 4 months in a row. It tells you in the chat. I had to figure out how to get the thing to tell me. Oh, she just dropped down off of the keyboard tray. So maybe she'll actually go to the bed. I actually did get some emails. I need to go through them actually. But I did get some emails from like at least one developer about TwitchCon coming up. Gotta put my buffs on. Let's kill this stuff first. I think I'm gonna actually move my buffs as well to the second page. Doesn't really matter which order I put them in. What was the last one? We had 3, right? That's the short duration one. Oh, Vindictive Flame, right. Right. Because eventually I'm just going to replace those buffs with something else. Hey, Bad Beauty, thank you for the 100 bits. Very much appreciated. But yeah, not yet, but I'm going to replace those buttons with other skills, most likely. Oh, somebody else mentioned, too, in the comments, I think, of one of the videos, that you can use, I think they said Q and R to do heals, so I'm actually going to try that at some point. Whoa. Some weird lag.
That skill's not ready.
Stand up there and take it like a man. From a giant bug. Yeah, as soon as I get a chance where I'm not in an oh god no situation. Ooh, cold snap. Oh, cold snap. Q is hit points and E is the spell one. So is that stamina? No, energy. Everybody's got to call it something different. Energy, mana. It's pretty much the same thing. Except Diablo has like a different name for every single one, which makes it even more like confusing. I'm pretty much just trying to make my way to the point where we can kind of move on to the next thing, whatever it might be. Obviously, we're going to explore the entire map because of course we are. Of course we are. We can't skip things. That's unacceptable. I vaguely remember that camp, very vaguely. I do not remember this road being all infected, though. Oh shit, I forgot my mortar. I've been using my mortar. Well, I can go and grab that. Pick it up, please. Thank you. I should just ran on through. Hey, Kitty, you gonna lay in your damn bed? No, you're gonna sit there and be in the way? Awesome. Kitty, look, if you come over here, look at this. Look at this bed. She's like, oh my god, where'd that bed come from all of a sudden? I sure have a simple little kitty mind. You sure do, Kitty. No, no, not the lap. Alright, well, she got in the lap for like 2 seconds. Here, she actually lays the hell down somewhere. I'll move it. Oh, she's going to lay half in my lap, half in the keyboard tray. This is why I say I feel fairly certain that she knows. Oh, no, I think Tally is doing something to try to entice her. Probably won't work. She'll eat the treats and then immediately get out. Because she's gotten wise. Oh shit, there was a waypoint over here we had. Son of a... Oh, we got some... Got some, shit for it at least. Yep. R is definitely heal. Alright, you guys need to move. Or get out of here. Oh, let's see if she actually stays there. Now that I've... Nope, she won't. Can I not? Come on, it's a fence. You're not a cow, man. You can get out. It's like, no, no thanks. I'm just gonna stay here.
That skill's not ready.
Yes. Get frozen. I think last time we said we're going to keep putting points into Demolitionist. Damn, getting tons of yellows. I don't know if we're just getting lucky or if we're just getting more. Just because. Yeah, we totally had a rift open last time. Damn. Oh well. Alright, let's look around. Ooh, a bunch of bugs. We're in new, well, new-ish territory now. Take this Journeyman's Pack. Waste not, want not. When you're in the post-apocalyptic medieval-ish times. Actually, what, like, era would you say this is probably set in? I feel like this is not medieval. But there needs to be more post-apocalyptic games, but set in, like, different time periods. Like a medieval post-apocalypse. Why don't we have those? It's always, like, modern or futuristic. Use my invuln a little bit early, but didn't end up mattering. Oh. How you doing? Time I hit R, I think I'm trying to reply to something. Can I freeze you? I sure can. Not your birds, though, apparently. I was gonna say, I didn't think that killed him. That did, though. That is a very bad kitty. Where'd she go now? Oh, now she's just standing away from the desk, of course. She'll get back up here. I don't know where she's gonna go. But she can't stay away from attention for too long. She can't handle it. Oh, yep, and there she goes. God, they really bunched up perfectly. Hello, Canning. How are you doing? We gotta make an appearance. Sneak the camera over, she wouldn't even suspect. There you go, yeah. Get comfortable. You're gonna be there for like at least 30 to 40 seconds. She loves when you do this. Well, let's see. You gotta get her in the right mood. She likes that. I don't think she's feeling it as much today. You can never tell with her either if she wants attention or if she wants just to hang around and be left alone. Whichever one you guess is the wrong one. If you pet her, she'll leave. If you leave her alone, she'll leave. Pretty much the only surefire way I can get to keep her to stay in one spot for a long time is to actually do that ear thing. She is cute, bad. She is ridiculously cute. Far, too cute for her own damn good. She can pretty much get away with whatever she wants. I mean, she's got, what? Would we decide 3 beds in the living room? 4 if you count that chair that she really likes. That exists only for her to sleep in.
I can't do that yet.
Named. I keep calling them names. I don't really think that's... Oh, God. You gotta get used to hitting R for that.
That skill's not ready.
Ah, shit. Got my invuln on. Thank you. God, we are getting a ton of loot. Holy cow.
My inventory can't carry anymore.
Like a ton. A literal ton. Even if you measured them on pixels. We don't really need to go Devil's Crossing every time, but... Oh, yeah, she's spoiled. And the bed that I've got up here on the desk is heated. Like, you plug it in and it heats up. So, yeah, it's ridiculous. That's kind of cool. One-handed scepter. Looks like a torch, but that's a crystal in the top. Let's see. 32% burn damage. Again, the game really, really obviously wants us to switch to burn. Oh, I remember one thing I was going to do is put those... What are they? Components? I was going to put some components in. Because I sorted those off camera. Yes, I finally actually did something off camera. So we'll do that after this. Do you see if there's anything? Ooh, 24% lightning damage. The other stats really suck. So we'd lose fire and burn. We'll keep it that way because, like I said, I don't want to go like 100% lightning damage. Again, because some stuff will be resistant. 25 fire and poison. That's a lot of fire damage. 3% physique. I'd rather have more fire damage, I guess, in this case, than less. And the physique doesn't hurt either. Physique kind of pushes it over the edge. Wow, it's actually got... Needs 484 physique. I'm not going to bother holding on to that. I'm probably just going to sell these boots. I mean, 2% movement. If it was like 20%, maybe. And I'm not going to switch back and forth. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, maybe we'll try crossbow. Is this two-handed? Yeah, it is. So it's a lot more damage a second. It does cold damage, which is kind of a pisser. 44 physical damage converted to cold, 70 offense, 40% reduced freeze, and chill wind. Unleashes a burst of chilling spines that pierce through armor and freeze flesh. Yeah, we'll try it. I'm not going to sell this gun yet. But, and speaking of, I better move it. Everything else I'll sell.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Oh yeah, she's got two climbing cat tree type things too. Again, it's absolutely asinine. Don't sell the gun, don't sell the gun, don't sell the gun. This one I didn't see. 14 health regen. Eh.
Put it to good use.
Like how they told that voice actor, it's like, yeah, make it sound like you've been smoking for at least 40 to 50 years. But yet, you're a 20-year-old man. Go. Alright. So let's drop these off. Alright. Alright, so I organized these. There's so many of these, it's ridiculous. So the ones over here are the completed ones, even though I think this one just completed too. Yeah, that's a full component. So like these are all completed. And like all of these are weapons, but they're different elements. So the only one we really care about right now is the lightning one. And I actually went ahead and put the ones that I wanted to put on down here. So let's go ahead and put this one in the crossbow. This one is all armor. Yeah, so we'll keep that one for last. This one is for shields, caster, offhand, rings, and chest. 8 physique, cunning, and spirit. So we want that in pretty much everything that we can. We don't have a shield or offhand, but we have rings. Is this rings? Yeah, this is also rings and amulets. This is 15% elemental damage, so we definitely want that in a ring. Yes, absolutely. Thought I had another ring that was elemental damage. One nice thing, too, that I didn't realize until I was messing around with this is if you hover over an item, and of course there she goes. She stayed longer than I thought though. If you hover over a slot, it will actually light up which components that you can use. So for example, when I highlight this chest, actually that's not a good example. Yeah, when I highlight these arms or these hands, I'm doing it back and forth so you can kind of see them flashing. So that's cool. So you can actually go through each armor piece and see what you can put where, which is kind of nice. Amulet can put this. Cold damage. Offensive ability or damage. This is vitality damage, vitality decay. Now we'll put that in the neck. Yes. I wish it worked the other way too. So when I highlighted the gem, it would actually highlight the things that you can use. But this one I think I wanted to do. Yeah, it's got 8 physique, cunning, and spirit on each one of those. So we can use that for the stuff that we didn't put anything else in. And again, I'm not worried too much about doing this ideally, honestly. You can also, well, I guess you can right-click the item and it will then highlight what you can use. So I guess that's fair enough. Just all this stuff when I replace it, I'll have to make sure. All right. There's also this amulet. We can put this physical damage one in. All right.
I'll hold on to that for you.
Yeah, pretty much. Tune in, watch a cat get its head scratched. All right, let's put this in the bank. I mean, I doubt this weapon will be... Yeah, this will be fine. Because I don't think... Okay. I was going to say, I don't think any of my stuff is gun specific. Like, it has to be range two-hand, but I don't think it has to be gun specific. All right, she is getting into her bed, so I'm going to... While I run back here, I'm going to... Try to slide this in quietly. Good. Here. Oh my God, kitty, what was that? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. There was nothing. You didn't hear anything. You're a very old cat. You don't know what's going on. Trust me. I would never lie to you. You can trust me. Oh, nope. There's nothing there. You're imagining things again. Just go back to cleaning. There you go. Cat cleaning itself and cat being pet. Ooh. That little freeze was nice. What the hell? Oh, wow. That thing's tiny. I was waiting for that. See, I set him up. Tally knocks him down. Oh, that's right. We can change this to, what was it? Chill Wind. That's our weapons special ability. I like that weapons, some weapons anyway, actually give you a special like ability, like an extra ability. I think that's cool. Diablo could have had stuff like that, but they had to consoleize it. Because you know damn good and well that's why they did that. Like, why do you think you had, was it 4 abilities or whatever? It's because of consoles. A deer ran through the doctor's office?
That skill's not ready.
Keep forgetting my damn vortex, or my my sweet ass mortar. I don't have any skill points, do I? No. Not going to upgrade anything anymore for a while. I think I'm going to put points into just Demolitionist. Why can I not? Oh, I can. We'll see what's over here. But yeah, I'm going to keep putting points in Demolitionist. Just, I want to unlock the ability to get most abilities. Come on. There's the weapon special ability, that like multi-shot. Ooh. That tore them up. Damn. Hold on. Wow, that's doing a ton of damage. Just that weapon basic attack. Holy shit. Or that, not basic attack, but the, what is it called? The chill wind. That's doing a ton.
That skill's not ready.
Shit. When I lived in Wyoming, one day my stepmother was taking me into school. And there was a, like, there was a moose just, or a moose, like a mother moose, like a cow moose. Oh shit, there's the other one. It's a legendary. And there's, yeah, there was a cow moose and a calf moose just walking around town. And there was this, there was a restaurant that had a, like a fake moose out front, like a big, like light, like 2-scale male moose out front. And the cow moose actually like went up and like started sniffing at it. And the people inside all started to run over to, you could like see through the glass, see all the people that were in there having breakfast were all like running over and looking at it. It was pretty cool. I was like, yeah, this is so very, very Wyoming here. It's like Northern Exposure, if anybody actually remembers that show. I don't think I ever saw Northern Exposure. But I know the beginning had a moose walking through town. The tornado warning in Oregon. Wow. I'm gonna guess. You guys even? I wonder if you even have like tornado drills in school. I would think. I mean, I guess you could. I mean, because if there's ever been tornadoes there, it's probably good to be prepared. Yeah, the sale price for sure. Watching me for tips? Oh shit, that's not good. Well, maybe you should just watch and go, oh. That's a dumb thing he did. Don't do that. I'm playing a Demolitionist Arcanist. And so far, I'm like 95% Demolitionist. But, oh, my buffs. Huh. I switched my buffs over, but never did put them on. One thing I will say, like, right out of the start gate is, like, don't be afraid to reset your skill points. You can't do it at the very beginning, but there's an NPC that you can talk to that allows you to reset your skill points. And it's like really, really cheap to do that. So that way you don't have to worry about, you know, I put my points into the wrong thing. Like I feel like the game's very generous with how cheap they make respecking so that you can like try different builds, or you don't have to be paranoid that you're putting your points in the wrong thing. Even though that's not the case for everything, like your attributes, like physique, cunning, and spirit, those I don't think you can reset. Earthquake drills in Oregon, but not tornadoes. That makes sense. But yeah, the sale price was like, what, $7.50? Definitely worth that. It's because I think the DLC released today? Was it? No, I think it was like Tuesday maybe. I don't recall, but it was very soon. I don't have it. I don't plan on playing it. But yeah, so far I like the game. If you like Diablo style games, I think you'll... I don't think there's any reason you won't like this. Your schools only have fire drills. We had the tornado drills. I hated them. Like I hated like getting that position where you're like all hunched over, grabbing your knees, or putting your head between your knees or whatever, kissing your ass goodbye. That whole thing. I hated that. Like, I am not a flexible person. Like, even when I was a kid, I was not flexible. So that was, like, pain. A named Scarecrow. We're not in Wonderland anymore, Toto. God damn it. Stop forgetting your mortar. I like how the Scarecrow summons crows. I'm like, I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. He should summon them and then they immediately just fly away, doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, I didn't play very much of Titan Quest at all, but my understanding is there's definitely some pretty strong similarities, especially since it's made by the same folks. Which makes sense. But the people I've heard who've played both said that while they liked Titan Quest, they felt that this game was like a significant improvement. So that's cool. Yeah, being out of respec's a big deal. Like back in ye old Diablo 1 times, like your build was your build. I don't know if they ever put a way for you to be able to swap your skills around. Like, so once you pick something, I think you had it forever. And if you wanted to try something else, you had to re-roll and re-level up. And again, I think sometimes there's some value in that, and like having your choices be permanent. But typically, I find it hard to justify. Because again, it makes you too paranoid to try different things. And you're more than likely going to just go online to see what skills are good or go for like the optimal build. Whereas if you're allowed to like swap out, you're more likely to just try weird builds and just strange things that are maybe not even optimal, but are just fun. The Gruesome Harvest. Sounds like a nice place. I think I'll open up a chain of all-you-can-eat restaurants called the Gruesome Harvest. That would be actually pretty nice, I think. Do we have a quest here? I thought we had a quest for some place called the Gruesome Harvest. Oh, the Crucible DLC is on sale too. That was the arena one, or not? Well, not arena, but like, well, I mean, I guess arena, but not like PvP arena. Get my damn mortar.
That skill's not ready.
These commanders, they tough old boys. I wonder if the harder difficulties give you less food rations too, because at least at this point, and up to this point, it feels like Constitution's not really all that important.
My inventory is full.
My God, again? It feels like your... What I'm trying to say? It feels like your Constitution is almost never a problem. Sometimes I have had it run low. It probably also is a bigger deal if you're melee, to be fair. I'm not taking that much damage just because I'm ranged, so it could be a bigger deal.
Give you a good price on what I've got left.
Roy. Blimey. Oh, is she settled? Tilt the camera down. Let me see if I can. There we go. Not doing anything, cat. There you go. She's like, draw me like one of your French cats. Alright, let's see what we got. Bunch of physique on those pants. There's a giant bulge in the front. 389. I like the flat hit points. It's a lot of flat hit points. But I don't like missing all that other stuff. Again, I like the cunning, but I like the straight up electricity and fire percentage damage. Oh, looking at an axe. No reason to look at an axe. Holy shit. How is that? Good lord. How is that much more damage? 417 extra damage per second? That's insane. Oh, I wonder if that's factoring in the lightning stuff, because this has lightning damage built in. 40 offensive, Trozon Scar Shard. We don't have that, because I remember, I actually, believe it or not, remember what that is. That's nuts. Why else would it be doing so much extra damage? The speed's about the same. The damage is actually worse. The lower end damage is like far worse. It's got to be the lightning damage. Plus 67% lightning damage. Holy shit. We're definitely going to try that. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Alright, let's check the other stuff. Oh, good. I just saw that cat got up and left. I was like, what? And I looked over and she's still there. It was somebody else's cat. 61% vitality damage. I can't believe that gun. Wow, even this one's 81%, 81 more damage per second. But it doesn't have the lightning, so I don't know how much it factors that stuff in. Alright, we're not going to sell the crossbow yet. I always miss these necklaces and whatnot. They all look the same, which, I mean, killing the same type of mob, and we've discovered, and both discovered and praised the game for giving us loot based on the type of enemies you fight. Fight. Well, you said your cat left. I'm trying to learn how to read chat like quickly, like just kind of browse over it. And like get the gist. I need to use these potions. Oh, and there she goes. Of course. She just can't stay there for long. I'm going to start using these potions just randomly, just whenever I think about it. We're going to have to up the... I almost want to say up the amount of loot we find, or the quality of loot before it drops. But we're still getting plenty of upgrades on yellow, so it'd be really hard to justify that, I feel like. We're not getting enough whatever the next level is. 642, just from that. Didn't see what that was. Trying to just, I'm trying to test here. Yeah, crit with the bomb for 7,500. That's pretty nice. Oh, the toaster everyone's on? My bad. Yeah, I had heated up that one slice of pizza left. Got me so sick of pizza. Doesn't take much anymore to get me sick of pizza. I got burned out years ago. We'll go check over here. Even though we're starting to... Nope. Wish you could zoom out further. Screw it. Keep going over here. Nope, come on. Put my invuln on. Damn it. Fuck off. Trying to remember to use my weapon ability too. Where are you at? Love the damage on the bomb, but I also hate when I hit like one weak little enemy with it. Die from dots. But yeah, like many, like, I don't know. Actually, yeah, about 10 years ago now. Yikes. For every Monday for lunch, we used to go to Big Pie in the Sky. If you ever watched Man vs. Food, it was on the Atlanta episode, or the you could consider it the Atlanta episode. Anyway, it's the place with like the really huge pizzas. We used to go there every day on Monday for lunch. And their dinner pizza is good, But and their lunch deal is great. They have a great lunch deal. It's like $5 for a slice and a drink. He's got my shield. But anyway, would you piss off? Is he still alive? Hold on, can I do this? Oh, he broke the door himself. Damn it.
I can't do that yet.
But anyways, like a slice of pizza and a drink for $5. And these are huge slices though, like larger. Like they don't even give you normal plates. Like those like metal pans or metal dishes or whatever that you normally cook a pizza on, they give you one of those for your one slice. They're huge slices. And if you've seen that episode, you know like roughly how big they are, like the size of a baby. But anyway, their dinner pizza is really good, but their lunch pizza is basically just kind of like reheated pizza. Like they make them ahead of time so they can get the lunch crowd like, you know, in and out. And it's not bad, but it's not that great. Definitely not great enough to be going there every single week for lunch. Come on over, boys. Ha. Yeah, I'll cheese you. I don't even care. Nope. Ah, nice. Over the wall. Oh, there it goes. Okay, apparently that wood wall was super tough. We're not going to go over there. Maybe later. But not in a huge hurry to deal with that crap. Are they intentionally blowing the gate off? Like, are they that smart that they know that they're locked away? If so, that's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, we went like every Monday all the time. And one day I was just like, I can't stand it anymore. Like, I can't stand this. And I couldn't eat pizza like hardly at all for quite a while. And I've gotten back where I could eat it again. But oh my god. Like even now, like it's like, okay, I've had pizza. Like I don't want pizza again for like 3 weeks. Oh man, Domino's. Like Domino's has definitely gotten better. I know people always defend them whenever I say, oh man, Domino's is not very good. I realize they're better, but they're still not good. They're still pretty low on the pizza chain. That's not a play on the Domino's. Domino's. That's something different. But yeah, it's still the bottom. And like a lot of people can disagree with me on this. I don't give a shit. But Pizza Hut is near the top of that chain. Fight me in real life, son of a bitch. I don't care what anybody says. Their pizza is awesome. Papa John's is pretty close to bottom tier as well.
That skill's not ready.
Can you freeze him? You sure can. Come on. Tried to throw that like a million times. I kept. There's a slight like animation in there that you need to wait for. So if you like try to click to cast and then immediately move, you'll interrupt it, which I'm fine with. I'm not. I don't think all abilities should just always immediately come out 100% of the time, the second you click it. But is she back? No, she's not back. The cat I was looking. Oh yeah, like at one time, my friend Broken Troll, he
that skill's not ready.
He ordered it for D&D or something, and they had to try to get it into the back of his car, and like it just barely fit. I think they had to put like some of the seats down. I mean, it's enormous.
That skill's not ready.
Oh shit. Got stuck. Nose keeps itching. Nice. Level up. I like how the mortar just keeps going while I'm over here looting shit. No days off for the mortar. Unionize if you don't like it. Yeah, dominant Papa John's is pretty low. I don't hate Papa John's as much as some people, but yeah, they're definitely near the bottom. All right, yeah, so oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. I was going to do... Oh, that's right. I was going to go ahead and get at least high enough to put heavy ordnance into the mortar, because that turns it into... Oh, it gives it lightning damage. It's weird that it gives it lightning damage, but then boosts fire and physical. That's a bit strange. I wanted to see if there was any of these others that I wanted, because it's been a whole week, so of course I don't remember now. Oh, that's the one that gives you stun grenades. Oh, this one I wanted to get at least the first point in. This is for the fire strike. This is 33% chance of 188 lightning damage, 5% fire damage, 3% chance of knockdown for 1 second. I'm only going to put one in there for now, just because that like 33% chance is better than 0% chance kind of an idea. And the rest of the points are going to go in here. Do I have any devotion points? I hope not. Damn, I do. You know what? I'm going to wait on that. Like I said, I really hate looking through the devotion tree. Like, I really wish I could say, okay, I want stuff that gives me lightning damage, fire damage, maybe cunning. And there we go. It's just too big of a pain in the ass to go through it. I feel like that is not organized very well. That whole devotion thing. Damn it. That little tiny thing. Little Caesars is awesome. Like, I don't get why they don't have a better reputation than they do. Because they are awesome.
Can't do that yet.
I love me some Little Caesars. Little Caesars is better than Papa John's and Domino's. Like, undeniably.
That skill's not ready.
Damn. This guy's fucking not playing around, is he? What? Apparently unstoppable. Well, he is called the Unstoppable. I can't root him. Makes perfect sense, actually.
I can't carry anymore.
What's the next level up for gear? Green is next, then blue. I'm not going to do that yet, but I'm starting to feel like I want to, just because I don't want to keep going back to town constantly. Yeah, it was nice when T-Mobile was doing the Domino's thing. I still love that T-Mobile Tuesdays. I mean, it's not as good as it was, but it's still pretty good. Like, I like they've been doing weekly $2 off for Dunkin' Donuts, which is pretty great. You could buy like 2 regular price donuts and owe like literally 10 cents. All right, let's see what we got. We got spirit. Yeah, we got spirit. We got what? What? I don't know why I remember that kind of shit from when I was a cheerleader. No, I was never a cheerleader. Ooh, lightning damage. We lose a lot of physique. We gain some spirit, which again really is worthless. Not worthless, but close to worthless for us. No, I'd rather have the extra hit points. I want to keep our hit points fairly decent. We got our attribute points I need to spend too. I realize. 49 cunning and a shield that I can't use. Oh, heavy shoulders, nice. 45 physique, 300 health. Holy shit, that's a ton of hit points. 270 armor, which is way more than we have. We lose cunning and spirit. We'd lose the thermite mine, which we're a long ways from that anyway. How much hit point difference is this going to be? We have how many hit points now? 2894. Somebody do the math. 2894 versus 3040. So that's like 150-ish. Yeah, well, let's keep that. We'll keep that. I like all that health. That makes me happy. And I look kind of like a badass. And it's green. I just like the fact that it's a higher tier of gear. Even if, you know, it's not actually better. Well, to an extent, I'll do that, but maybe not go crazy with it. Alright. Which rings did I miss? Amulets. Chaos damage. 3% all damage, 30% fire damage. Our current amulet gives us physique and cunning. I like the fire damage. I like the 3% to all damage, even though that's fairly meh. I'll keep it where we got. 18% burn. No thanks. 148 or 146. I was close. I was very close, actually. Yeah, there's supposed to be a Netflix thing with T-Mobile. I had forgot, like somebody was asking me about that at work. If I had done that, and I was like, what thing?
See anything?
Alright, let's sell. I want to hold on to... Where was our... There's our old helm. I want to take that component out. Did we check this belt? Well, if we didn't, we did now, and it ain't that great.
Iron
Right.
well spent.
Right! Alright, let's go check this item out. Take the component out.
Something
Whatever.
broken down?
You can take the component out of the item, but you can't take the item out of the component. Keep the add-on.
Bring me back some
Let's go ahead and put the... Let's go put a lightning gem into this gun, because why not? Wow, Agents of Mayhem is 66% off. Yeah, I think they kind of have to. I don't think that game did exceptionally well. It was just lacking in a lot of areas. I mean, it was okay.
I'll hold on to that for you. Safe storage, no questions asked.
Alright, use the damn potions, brain. Use the stupid potions. Is a 65 rating? Wow. Actually, that might be close to what I gave it. Oh, that's right, because it got pretty repetitive near the end. Like, and they reuse stuff way too much. Like, it's like, oh, you found this thing. Go in and clear out this base. And it was always, it's randomly generated. But the layout would be roughly the same. So you have your entrance, and then you have a hallway. And then in one of the hallway doors, there would be one of the doors would be openable. So you go through that door, and then that would be a room. And you would do a generic thing like kill all the enemies, or hack this terminal, or whatever. And then you get access to another hallway with another random door that opened into another random room. And you do that like 2 or 3 times. Piss off. And then you'd be done. Another really dumb thing they did with Agents of Mayhem, like really dumb, was like basically, long story short, there was an aspect where you like take over these bases from the enemies in the overworld map. You basically kill all the enemies and then like hack the computer, and then you own that tower, and owning that tower allows you to see mini quests or like side activities basically. Well, the problem is every time you went back to the Ark, which was pretty frequent, and you went back to the Ark by default if you ever like logged out of the game, you would have like a chance of losing that tower. And there was like 4 of them. So anytime you went back to the Ark, you were taking a chance that you were going to have to go back and re-clear that tower. And it wasn't challenging or anything. It was just really tedious to have to go back. And pretty quickly, I got tired of that shit. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not even going to take it over anymore. I was like, I'm tired of having to do it. Especially because I for whatever reason, I was playing it in shorter sessions. So if I try to take all 4, I would get maybe the time it takes to do that. And then, the 2 to 3 hours that I played. And then the next time I log in, it's like, oh, well, now I've got to spend time to go grab another tower again. It was just one of the dumbest things. Like, and I remember, like, they got raked over the coals for that one on multiple, like, gaming websites. I remember one of them actually thought it was a bug. And they hit the developers. I was like, oh, every time, like, I've got this bug where randomly I lose the tower. And like, oh, no, that's intentional. It's to try to keep you in the town. And even they were like, are you fucking serious? Or really, really dumb. I mean, the gameplay itself was cool. I like the variety of the agents. I felt like you could really like mix and match them to get a play style that you like, because not only do you get to pick the 3 agents that you use, you get to pick their abilities. So even within the agents themselves, you can build them in different ways. I mean, not a ton of different ways, like 2 to 3 different like legitimate builds. But I felt like there was a lot of variety there. But the side missions were just really bland and boring. The writing was not anywhere near as good as Saints Row. Just, it was overall fairly disappointing. I do think a 60-something is not unfair. Ooh, get blasted. I want to see how much my bomb can crit for now. My Granado. Yeah, once you get the tower, you shouldn't lose it. Like, if you want to make it harder to get, that's fine. But don't give me some bullshit about, oh, well, you know, we want you to think about every time you go back to the Ark, especially, one, they're just flat out with some stuff you couldn't do back at the Ark. The Ark was basically your home base, your safe base or whatever. So they were like, well, you know, we want you to have to consider that. But again, like sometimes you had to go back to do something. So if you unlocked a new agent and you wanted to try him out, you have to go back to the Ark. Just dumb. One of those things that you have to wonder. Like, you think, okay, there was probably multiple people who were saying, this is terrible. People are going to hate this. But like the person in charge was like, no, let's try this. I think it's a good idea. I think people will like it. I think they'll come around. Even though everybody else is like, no, this is awful. Yeah, I will say that. Saints Row 4 was superior in pretty much every single way. Like if you want to play Agents of Mayhem and you haven't played Saints Row, go play Saints Row 4. That game, I love the writing and the comedy in that game. Still, one of my favorite things was, like, at one point you like find your like evil twin or evil doppelganger or something like that. What am I throwing my bombs into? Not the enemy, but you run into your evil doppelganger, and like your doppelganger is generated based on what your character looks like, except it adds like an evil mustache. And I remember talking to Tally about that, and she was like, "Oh yeah, it even did the mustache for my character, which was a female." And she sent me a picture. It was her character, her female character, but with like the evil mustache. I thought that was like just hilarious. Funnier if you see it. Yeah, that was another thing, was to get Johnny Gat for the for Agents of Mayhem, you had to buy it separate. Yeah, it just didn't work. Like I said, the writing wasn't there. I mean, that was part of what made Saints Row 4 great. Like, I enjoyed the gameplay a lot, but the writing was hilarious. Come on. Please throw them away. Thank you. Please murder these bugs that are all up in your shit. Yep, there's a person in the middle of the pumpkin patch. This is fitting for the season. Murdering monsters in a monster patch and a pumpkin patch. Gotta remember, always start off with the mortar. More like Rick and Mortar, huh? Yeah, huh? Where's my Szechuan sauce, eh? Who's topical? Who's topical? Gotta love those time-sensitive memes. Like a year from now, people are like, Szechuan sauce? What the fuck are you talking about? I will say that I've never been happier to not be part of a fandom as I was when all that shit was going down. Oh my god. Embarrassing. Yeah, Saints Row 4. People complained about the... One thing that a lot of people complained about Saints Row 4 was like there was no reason to have to drive. You could just fly everywhere. And I totally get that complaint, especially from people who've played like since the beginning, because I haven't done that. I haven't played since the beginning. I played like a little bit of Saints Row 3. I never did finish it. I played it for several hours though. And then I played 4. So I get that some people are a little upset that, you know, it kind of goes against the roots, the driving aspect. But first of all, you can drive if you want. It's not as efficient as flying around, but sometimes I just did that. Like, I would just drive for the hell of it. Like, I knew I could get there faster by doing my super abilities, but I enjoy driving, so I would just drive around. Like, I would drive to whatever destination I was going to. So I don't, like, what's to stop you from doing that? Just do it if you want to do that. That's why I consider that just kind of an odd complaint when you look at it from that perspective. It's not like driving was slower now, right? Like if driving was worse than it used to be and you could get there faster by, flying or whatever, then yeah, all right, you've got a point. But they didn't take anything away from the driving as far as I could tell. The in-game chat. I don't remember any weird audio stuff in Saints Row, but it's been a while, so to say the least. I knew there was going to be a broken thing somewhere. Broken home. Broken walls. I've been there, and I've stole all your yellows. Yellows and up only. I left your common items. Common items for common people, I say. Alright, I want to go investigate this weird square area. Or do I? Either way. Oh, she's still there? Oh, she's in the bed now. Hold on. After I kill this stuff, I'll put her back on. Put the star back on.
Can't do that yet.
You can drive if you want to. You can leave your guns behind. Actually, don't leave your guns behind. You can leave your superpowers behind. Yeah, it's like when people complain about fast travel in Skyrim. It's like, well, you can just fast travel everywhere. It's like, okay, well, don't fast travel. Why is everything triggering off my voice now? Alexa's in there like, huh? What? What? Google's like, what? Dad, did you say something? Alexa, not you. I forget which one of them it was, but one day I said something about, it was either the Echo or the Google Home. And like, whichever one it was started to say something. And I said something like, no, not you, or piss off, or something like that. And it actually responded with something like, oh, sorry, or something to that effect. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, hey. Growing undead in this pumpkin patch. Doesn't seem profitable. Found Sling Blade. Oh, nope. We found a name is what we found. I'm going to go over here. There he is. Whoa. I can do that too, sort of.
That skill's not ready.
Get some invuln. And get some wrecked. Oh, shit. Did he morph into that? I was going to say, holy shit, 7k on the bomb. Nice. Ooh, tainted brain matter. Have we gotten those before? I know we got something brain. Yeah, we've gotten that before. I remember that icon.